Right now on this special early edition of Apple Valley News Now, the latest on the massive wildfire in Yakima County known as the Beam Road Fire. How officials are working to keep the flames back and protect people and property. Stacy.
And active weather once again today. We're seeing some stray showers moving through the area right now. Plus, we tied a record for low temperatures. I'll tell you all about it coming up and my first alert full weather forecast.
All right, Stacy, and a wildfire raging right now in Franklin County on Columbia River Road. We've got a crew at the scene and hope to bring you live information as we get it. And we'll bring you an update on the process at the Lineage Fire cleanup in Findlay, how much of the cleanup is left, and how people who live near the site are doing.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. This is an early edition of Apple Valley News Now at 5. We are on early for tonight's NBA Finals. Fire season 2024, though, in full swing, and that's where we begin right after the 4:30 half hour. Several regional fire agencies are battling a fire near Fur Road and North Columbia River Road. Take a look at the video. Officials say the blaze started this afternoon in the 2400 block of Columbia River Road. Officials also say the immediate area surrounding the fire is at level 2 evacuations, which means those in the area should be ready to go at any point. We will continue to update you on the latest information about this fire as we get it. Two large wildfires broke out in the lower Yakima Valley on Saturday afternoon, requiring the state to mobilize its resources to help. The Southeast Incident Management Team in charge of both fires and resources coming in from across the state. Fire officials say one home was lost in the Camas Road fire in Wapato, estimated at 73 acres and at least 50% containment, expected to be out by the end of the day. The Beam Road fire has burned through at least 8,542 acres outside of Zilla, right near Rattlesnake Ridge, and crews at 42% containment as of last night.
We've got lines all the way around the whole entire thing. We just were reinforcing the lines, reinforcing everything that's down there, so it's not going to go anywhere. So at this point, that fire is pretty much, we're putting it to bed.
Coming up after the game tonight, our Emily Goodell will tell us how you can get information about evacuations to keep your family safe. A fire that started just before 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday near the city of Prescott in Walla Walla County burned about 250 acres and left behind a large area of charred grass, brush, and some crops. The fire that's being called the Neff Road fire prompted a level 1 evacuation level, which means get ready. State fire assistance was mobilized with crews from Walla Walla, College Place, Fire Districts 4, 5, 6, and 8, as well as Benton County Fire District 1. No people or animals were hurt and no buildings were impacted. The cause of this fire still under investigation. A reminder, in Benton County, the fire marshal has moved the county into a high fire danger. What does this mean? It means that wildfires are likely, and while that seems obvious, fire crews are still out working around the clock as these wildfires pop up. To help them out, do not burn yard debris. Recreational fires, don't leave those unattended, and keep water hoses and shovels nearby. As we approach the official first day of summer, get ready to put your summer gear to good use this week. Stacy Lee joining us now with a first look at her first alert weather forecast. Hey there, Stacy. Good afternoon.
Hey, Austin. Yeah, do get that gear ready. We have some active weather coming through the region. I've been feeling a few sprinkles, some raindrops. Prosser coming into the Columbia Basin out on the Hanford side as well, and even seeing a little bit of rain down the Columbia River Gorge. Right now, light. However, we could see some thunder and lightning pop up over those Blue Mountains. Winds have been pretty breezy today, especially in our Mountain Gap areas through the Ellensburg Valley area into Toppenish and even down the Columbia River Gorge. Lighter winds in the Tri-Cities and along the foothills of the Blues. Take a peek outside. Pasco Dust Devil Sky Camp 71 degrees. Our sunset tonight at 8:51. There was a raindrop. It came across just then. All right, check this out. We tied an old record for the overnight low in Yakima yesterday, 35 degrees. Very unusual to have that in this part of June. Also saw some snow in the Cascade Mountains. Where are we going temperature-wise? Up, up, up till we get to Saturday, and then we're going to start to cool back down. But the warmest day of the week looking to be Saturday. Overnight lows tonight in the 40s. Winds will start to diminish much later this evening. So get ready for those slightly warmer temps on the way. We're going to hit the 90s by the weekend, and then we're going to have a cool, windy Sunday. We'll talk about all of that in your First Alert weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacy, that's unbelievable. 35 in Yakima. We'll check in with you soon. Well, Suncom 911 in Yakima flooded with non-emergency calls during weekend fires, many of them not actually emergencies. Dispatchers saw call volumes increase by at least 300%. A lot of callers asking for updates on power outages, which 911 has no control over. Instead, callers should contact Pacific Power at 1-877-508-5088 for updates. So they're not trying to tie up those emergency lines.
We don't have any control over that, unfortunately. So really think about your neighbors and your family and keeping those lines available for those people that do have emergencies.
Suncom 911 also experienced difficulties with receiving location data from Verizon callers over the weekend. The issue has been resolved, but if people can't get through in the future, they can text 911 or call their backup line at 509-453-9000. We are continuing to follow the latest developments in the Lineage Logistics fire in Findlay. Apple Valley News Now took another trip to the site earlier today. The smoke is still lingering, but as for the demolition work, we did notice an improvement. Today on scene, we also saw a number of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms investigators because a final cause has yet to be determined. We spoke with this Findlay resident who says his dog has been sick from all of this.
Even my dog over here, he's 2 years old, and I noticed some problems with him starting once the Lineage fire started. Took him out every once in a while, and then all of a sudden took him out, and he'd run out to the corner and start sneezing and hacking. So, and then even me, I started getting sick too. I got this kind of pneumonia thing going on, and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not too happy for sure.
The company that owns the site, Lineage Logistics, recently set up a new website where residents can ask questions. You can find that information on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. By the way, the fire has been burning now since April 21st. Other news as we're starting a new work week, the Republican National Convention is quickly approaching. It starts on July 15th in the key swing state of Wisconsin. But former President Donald Trump's recent comments in a closed-door GOP meeting about the host city, Milwaukee, have already been making headlines. Reporter Julia Benbrook reports while Republicans are looking to clarify what he said, Democrats are looking to seize the opportunity.
After reports surfaced that Donald Trump referred to Milwaukee, the host city of the upcoming Republican National Convention, as a horrible city, several Republicans tried to clarify the former president's comments.
He wasn't talking about the city. He was talking about specific issues in the city.
Others in the closed-door meeting said they didn't hear it.
We got asked it after the meeting, and I was like, I never heard this once, so I'm not understanding where this is even coming from.
But Democrats are seizing on the reported remarks. The Democratic National Committee responded by launching 10 billboards across the city featuring Trump's quote. And President Joe Biden took to social media writing, "I happen to love Milwaukee." Republicans selected Milwaukee to host their national convention, which starts July 15th.
This is a great place, and the former president and every Republican who will have the chance to come to our great city, they'll see that when they're here on the ground in Milwaukee for the convention.
Milwaukee Mayor Democrat Cavalier Johnson said that insulting the home of tens of thousands of Republicans in Wisconsin could be politically costly for the former president as he seeks another 4 years in the White House.
When it's in a state that's decided on a razor's edge, that may ultimately cost Donald Trump the election.
Wisconsin will no doubt be an important state in November. Polls show these two candidates in a neck-and-neck race there. Back in 2020, Biden won Wisconsin by about 21,000 votes. Reporting in Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Trump and his campaign quickly pushed back against the characterization of his remarks. Later this week, he is set to visit a Wisconsin city less than an hour from Milwaukee for another campaign event. We are keeping a very close eye on the wildfires for you in our region tonight. Coming up, Stacey Lee returns. She's also telling us about our temperatures, expecting to get back into the 90s. She'll tell us where and when, coming up. Plus, why a group of people in West Richland are unhappy with the city council's decision on commenting on a controversial issue during council meetings. We explain that next.
Stacey Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather. Meet the man promoting wind power on Horseheaven Hills. Apple Valley News Now Wednesday.
You've got 4 days, and 4 days only to save like never before. During the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days to save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, or 5 years no interest and no down payment. But hurry, the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
No matter how he got here, how alone she feels, how they've struggled to support their best friend. What's important is this moment, when they reached out and said, I can't do this alone. And we said, that's okay, we'll figure it out together. If you or a loved one needs support, our trained counselors can help you too. 988, anywhere, anytime.
Everybody in the Tri-Cities has been to a Hubby's Pizza Party, right? You haven't? Acquire the Hubby's habit and book your party today. Delicious, mouth-watering food made with only the freshest ingredients. It's party time at Hubby's Pizza, a hometown favorite for nearly 45 years. Book your party today.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, 3 times stronger than the other hoses. But my favorite part of our new hose build? The oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Get the super light 25-foot Pocket Hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. This is an exclusive release of our newest Pocket Hose. Order now.
Call 1-800-960-2081. That's 1-800-960-2081. Or visit copperbullet.hose.com. Order now.
At Denver Mattress, we're all about that sleep life. And during the 4-day super sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 5 years no interest, no down payment, plus free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Welcome back to this early edition of Apple Valley News Now. West Richland is having a special city council meeting tonight at 5:30. But at tonight's meeting, the hot topic for community members is the talks against implementing pot shops in the West Richland community. We spoke with a community member who is part of the West Richland Citizens Group. He says they have been told they aren't allowed to speak about the pot shops during the public hearing comment at tonight's meeting. But that won't stop him and other members of that group from speaking up.
Have our voice heard. We will try to be careful not to say the magic words that the mayor has determined we can't use, like advisory vote and pot stores and things like that. And so we'll try and be careful about the words that we choose to use. But I would expect that there will be some of us that may get escorted to the door tonight.
All right, the West Richland Citizens Group has also started a petition to stop marijuana retail sales within West Richland city limits. The advisory vote will happen this coming August on the 6th. Around 25 million people in the U.S. have asthma, and this time of year, thunderstorms and summer weather can worsen those symptoms. While we don't see many thunderstorms in the Tri-Cities, people in our other parts of the region do. Research shows asthma sufferers are at increased risk of needing to go to the emergency room during severe weather. If allergies trigger asthma, reduce exposure by staying indoors in times of high pollen and keep windows closed. Officials say to also frequently check weather forecasts.
Knowing where to find pollen counts, air quality index reports in your area to see what it's like outside, before you go outside.
Officials also say go over best treatment options with your doctor and formulate a plan on what to do if symptoms increase. The CDC says high-efficiency filters in your air conditioning system at home can also help stop those outdoor alert allergens from coming inside. A wildfire is raging in the west as some cities are set to see severely high temperatures this week, some hitting highs not seen in 3 decades. Brian Abel now with what's behind the severe weather and when the heat will let up.
Hundreds of records could be tied or broken this week as extreme heat risk blanket parts of the Midwest and the Northeast. Some cities in the Northeast, including Montpelier, Syracuse, and Pittsburgh, set to experience high temperatures not seen in 3 decades. New York's Governor Kathy Hochul deploying 50 National Guard members to provide heat assistance across the state.
You should consider a limited, prolonged, or intense outdoor activities.
The expansive, long-lasting heat wave fueled by an intense heat dome. Humidity pushing the heat index, how the heat feels, into the low 100s, with relief not expected until potentially early next week. Meanwhile, nearly 15,000 acres in Southern California scorched by the post-fire in just 24 hours.
This is a relatively fast-moving fire. Every one of us is concerned with the wind. That's the single most driving factor of this fire.
Those winds expected to reach as high as 60 miles per hour, forcing evacuation orders for over 1,200 people northwest of Los Angeles. Much of that area will remain under red flag alerts until Tuesday night. The fire's cause still unknown. In Washington, Brian Abel reporting.
Our heat wave expected to hit here by the weekend. And for the latest on that, let's turn it over to Stacey Lee with our full forecast.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
And as we know, fire danger is high and will continue to worsen as we head towards those 90-degree temps. We're looking at a little bit of stray showers coming through the area just south of Hanford into the Prosser area. A couple of raindrops falling in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities. And we could see some thunder activity out in the Blue Mountains tonight. So we'll keep a close eye on that. 71 degrees in our Legends Casino Skycam. Winds at 11 miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 8:51. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere around the area. We're kind of all over the map tonight. We're in the 50s, 60s, and 70s all through our region. 64 in Walla Walla, 71 Tri-Cities, Toppenish and Yakima, 62 in Ellensburg, and it's already cooled down to 54 degrees in Cle Elum. So it was cool in the Yakima Valley last night, again tying a record. Now today's temperatures up. We're just 24 hours ago. We are 12 degrees warmer right now in Yakima than we were 24 hours ago. 5 degrees warmer in the Tri-Cities, 2 degrees warmer in Walla Walla. Let's take a peek at what's headed our way next. If my graphic will go, there you go, the weather pattern. We've got that upper level low that's keeping all of the area in blue below average for this time of year. But that's going to start moving on out, and that system you've been seeing moving through our area. Now, most of the moisture and activity will be east of the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities. Look at this. We're seeing even some snow showers in Idaho. Also going to see some snow in western Montana. So kind of a late mid-June snowstorm. Very rare, but it can happen. Let's talk about those breezy and gusty winds. We're going to continue to see those winds through the evening. This is what it looks like at 7 o'clock. These are the wind gusts. As the evening progresses, those winds will start to die down. However, we're going to stay windy in some of our areas where those mountain gaps are. We're going to start the day breezy in the Columbia Basin and along the foothills of the Blues tomorrow. Most of those winds staying pretty light. However, Kittitas Valley, Ellensburg area is going to be pretty blustery throughout the day. Things are looking much better as we head into Wednesday. Winds starting to recede and be a little more comfortable comfortable. So that will help any of our firefighters out there. 3 days now till summer, Thursday, June 20th, 1:51 p.m. We are almost there. This weekend was cool. Look at that, 60s and 70s over the weekend. But here's what's coming up this weekend. We'll see temperatures in the 90s. Get ready for that ice cream. It's going to be nice and warm. Here's those temperature trends that we've been following and looking at, hitting those 90s in Yakima both Friday and Saturday. And then we're going to start to drop down as another front is going to move into the area. We could see some showers there and definitely cooler temperatures. Look at this, 95 on Saturday in the Tri-Cities, dropping down to 90 on Sunday. Walla Walla also seeing that. We'll see those 90-degree temps on Friday and Saturday, dropping down to 89. We are also going to see some strong gusty winds on Sunday, so fire danger will be elevated. Here's what it looks like outside tonight in the 40s for most of us. Not that chilly 35 that we saw last night in Yakima. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine. We're going to be in the 70s, not quite 80. Could make 80 in the Tri-Cities. Here's what it looks like for the next 7 days in Yakima. You got Juneteenth coming up on Wednesday, first day of summer Thursday. Those warm temps, and then we cool down and we'll see some windy conditions developing Sunday. Fire danger will be elevated, so we're going to be fire-wise heading towards the weekend. Tri-Cities weather looking pretty good. Mostly sunny skies once we get past tomorrow. Slight chance of showers towards the foothills of the Blues. Other than that, mostly sunny skies with those windy conditions on Sunday. And in Hermiston, you'll see your warmest day of the week right here on Saturday. So get ready. Those 90s are here just for a couple of days, though, and then we'll cool back down. Austin?
Even though it's a new week, the roller coaster continues. Stacy, thank you. You're watching this special early edition of Apple Valley News Now. We're on your side, and we'll be back with more right after this.
The man promoting windmills on Horseheaven Hills, Wednesday at 6.
So we spend a third of our lives sleeping. Shouldn't we try to get the best sleep possible? That's why Denver Mattress is all about that sleep life. And during the 4-day super sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit for only $299.99. Or save $100 on any Doctor's Choice Original. Or get 5 years no interest, no down payment, plus free shipping. Improve your sleep life one night at a time. Only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month in cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the looming repair and replacement costs all around your house. Finally, you can stop seeing money and start saving money with First American Home Warranty. First American covers the systems and appliances you depend on every day. Air conditioning, refrigerator, washer and dryer, electrical, plumbing, and more.
If there's one guarantee in homeownership, it's that things are going to break down.
When an appliance or system breaks down, First American sends a trusted contractor to fix it.
And if they can't fix it, they will replace it.
Members pay low monthly rates with unlimited claims and 24/7 customer service.
We've saved thousands of dollars that we've been able to reinvest into our home.
All plans include a no questions asked money back guarantee and flexible payment options so you can never pay for covered repairs again.
Call 1-800-209-8578. That's 1-800-209-8578. Call now.
Meet Ann Carlson, a Stacy Lee fan.
And I'm not saying that just because you're standing in front of me.
And an Apple Valley News Now viewer in Hermiston.
We moved here about 9 years ago, and we came from Bend, which is a big town. Had really, really local news coverage. Apple Valley News Now has been able to cover some of the Hermiston events and good weather reporting, and that's why we appreciate it.
Thank you, Ann. If you watch Apple Valley News Now, let us know, and maybe we'll come see you too. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
We are continuing to follow breaking news out of Franklin County this afternoon. A wildfire there that started earlier this afternoon, still spreading fast. Level 2 evacuations are now in place. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma joins us live there. She has the latest on this wildfire in Franklin County. Monique, what can you tell us at this hour?
Hi, Austin. Yes, I'm live at the fire that's near North Columbia River Road. Now, since I've been here, I've seen multiple fire agencies combating this fire. This started around 12:09 in the afternoon. There's also law enforcement out at this scene and an aircraft that I've seen since I arrived here. And if you take a look behind me, the edge of that mountain where it's really dark, that's where the fire was going on. Over there, it was really smokier earlier, but now it's not as smoky, as fire officials say that the fire is now 80% contained and the fire has grown to about 200 acres. Now, we'll continue updating you guys with the latest information about this fire as we get it, but for now, signing off in Pasco, Monique Ledesma for Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, it looks like fire crews have done a lot of good work out there. Thank you for that live report. Stacy will be back. Have a final look at your forecast after this.
The man promoting windmills on Horseheaven Hills, Wednesday at 6.
Our new orthopedic regenerative medicine clinic with Prosser Memorial Health orthopedic surgeon Dr. Jeffrey B. Higgs is now offering a variety of treatments, including platelet-rich plasma injections to enhance injury recovery, promote healing, and treat pain associated with early osteoarthritis. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team. At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems. And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points. The Tempur Adapt features innovative technology, so you get deep, undisturbed rest all night long. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the looming repair and replacement costs all around your house. Finally, you can stop seeing money and start saving money with First American Home Warranty. First American covers the systems and appliances you depend on every day. Air conditioning, refrigerator, washer and dryer, electrical, plumbing, and more.
If there's one guarantee in home ownership, it's that things are going to break down.
When an appliance or system breaks down, First American sends a trusted contractor to fix it.
And if they can't fix it, they will replace it.
Members pay low monthly rates with unlimited claims and 24/7 customer service.
We've saved thousands of dollars that we've been able to reinvest into our home.
All plans include a no questions asked money back guarantee and flexible payment options so you can never pay for covered repairs again.
Call 1-800-209-8578. That's 1-800-209-8578. Call now.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
So we just saw Monique before the commercial break, and we do have an update from Franklin County Emergency Management. The level 2 evacuations are no more.
Good news.
So good news there.
Love
yeah.
that. So. All right, let's talk viewer photos. And sometimes the weather lady gets her own viewer photo in there. Check it out. I was out at St. John, the Webb Slough boat races, and there was some active weather coming through. We got pelted. We even had some hail coming down at points. So I got back to the motorhome as quickly as I could. All right, one final look at your weather. Let's plan your day tomorrow. Not looking too bad. You will feel those breezy winds to start the day, but things will improve as the afternoon goes on, and those temperatures you'll feel slightly warmer. So it's been a little on the chilly side.
I know. Earlier you were saying 35 in Yakima for an overnight low. Unbelievable.
Wow.
All right, Game 5 of the NBA Finals is up next. We're going to be back. More local news and weather tonight after the game.
That's right.
Enjoy.